My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and welcome to another third-party karmic reading. I don't think this third-party karmic reading is going to be like the usual ones that we do, because there is this energy coming through. I want to talk, so we're gonna do that and see how it goes, right? I'll just go with the flow with this reading. What can I tell you? The energy of transformation is in the air. Anytime I bring this baby onto my table, I always know it's all about transformation. And certainly it has been that sort of energy that I've been dealing with personally for the past year or so. And those personal transformations have been and are going to continue to trickle into the channel and the kind of content that I bring, because as I transform, as I change, so will the content, and you either vibe with that or you don't. And there's meant to be a fluidity in that, you know. We will fall in and out of vibration with each other from time to time. This is just how the universe works. Okay, so you stick around, you still vibe with my energy, fine. If you're being called to other channels, that is also fine, because that's what's meant to happen. So Karmisha wants to talk. I'm not going to call them Karmisha, Karmie, right? Masculine or feminine or non-binary. Wants to talk to us. So I'm going to shuffle. And once I shuffle, I'm going to talk about a couple of the changes that are going to be happening on the channel. Scales of justice. Okay. One, from the 1st of March, and those that have Patreon, you would have seen the notice already. I'll be closing off the Patreon account because part of the changes that I've made on my website now allow me to host videos on my website. So I will be doing that. We're also going to have the light workers directory that I told you guys about. The deadline for submitting your information is going to be the 20th of January. So if you want your information listed on that light workers directory, and listing is completely free, just submit your info to madeforlove1111@gmail.com. I'm going to link it down below in the pinned comment, so you don't have to worry about remembering that. Okay, so the deadline, and if you want to send a picture as well, that's fine. It is going to be the 20th, and it's a searchable directory, and we're interested in everyone who has some kind of spiritual bent. So if you're a psychiatrist, you have a spiritual bent, you're a root worker, a light worker, whatever is your practice, quantum healing, whatever it is, it's going to be a public directory on madeforlove.com that anyone can search and find someone that's vibing with them. Okay. I think that's it. The other thing that's happening as well, and that directory is going to be launched on the 2nd of February, 2nd of the 2nd, 2022. The other thing is I still have spots for spirit release therapy classes. Classes start next week on the 11th for those who are interested in the UK time zone class, and on the 13th for those of you who are interested in the US time zone class. Okay. All right, so that's it. Okay, I think before I even get into the cards, let's see who's coming through. Let's get a pure message, and then of course we look at the cards for confirmation. Okay, so let me call my guys closer. We're gonna get a semi-trance message, and then we're gonna get the confirmation of the message. Okay, now sometimes we connect with the lower self or the 3D self of the karmic, and sometimes we connect with their higher self. I'm not sure which one this is right now, because my guides are giving me something to read in the sky, and the words are now forming. Okay, so you just have to give me a moment here. Okay, so this is a message. I'm only seeing the first line so far, but we just wait. We just allow the words to flow. Okay, so that's coming. Okay, here it is. Hedonism gone awry. This is what this connection is all about. Closed off hearts colliding, clashing, making a mess of things. Outcasts from very young, both of us kept searching for that someone to be valued, to be accepted. And we found that in each other, and we called that thing love. Maybe if we were less toxic, we may have made it. But I feel like I'm trapped in a glass jar, unable to change. I have to put on a performance because everyone is looking. I am their public peep show. I must perform. I must act. This is the only way I will be accepted and loved. Deep inside, I feel icky, sticky, and dirty. Deep inside, I feel like I'm always treading water and trying to present an image of being okay, but I'm not, and I've never been. All I've ever known was misery and pain. And as long as I am unhappy, and as long as I'm in this glass jar, I will be keeping your DM with me. Toodles. So that was a message. Karmie has signed off. I was just trying to like them. But I do. You know, Karmics are, they're part of our soul tribe. They're teaching us lessons too. I always tell you guys that, but sometimes, you know, it's difficult to like them sometimes. But as our heart opens and heals, we learn to love and accept them as well. Okay, so not sure what to say about that. So I guess a little background information on the Karmic and why they operate the way they do. Kind of sad, really. Yeah, kind of sad, really. But letting you know that, you know, they're in it to win it. Right? It's all about winning. It's all about competition. It's all about the show. So they're letting you know that. So let's see if Spirit confirms this message, because I always like to confirm the message with the cards for you guys. So we have the Fool here. All right, so it looks like somebody could be feeling foolish. Somebody could be trying to or wanting to take some kind of a leap of faith here. You see, there's been this tower moment, you understand? There's been this tower moment, and somebody is looking to take some kind of leap of faith, and maybe that's why we're having this karmic energy coming forward, because this is not usually how we do the karmic readings. Having this karmic energy coming forward and wanting to talk about their plans. Okay. All right. So Spirit, tell us a little bit about the Fool here. And I keep seeing the Queen of Pentacles in reverse as I shuffle, and Ace of Pentacles in reverse, right? So especially it looks like there's been a lot of financial instability in their connection, it looks like, right? Just as we said, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, some kind of financial loss. Things just didn't work out as planned. That's what I'm going to call the Seven of Pentacles in reverse now. The things didn't just work out as planned. The Karmic told us maybe if they were less toxic, things would have worked out. But they were both of them were too deep in their wounding. And looks like, continue to be so. All right, let's get 3 cards on that Fool card. And let's see what's the message that's coming through here. We have the Chariot in reverse, and that's about being stuck. We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the High Priestess. Let's get one more. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. What I'm sensing here, I'm still hearing the Karmic talking, quite frankly. And what they want you to know is that they know, okay? They know. They know about you. They know about your spiritual gifts. They know that you are intuitive. Your person has tried to keep you a secret, but they want you to know that they know about you. They know that you're the Queen of Wands. They know your person thinks that you're sexy and that you're vibrant and that you're a go-getter. All those things that they have tried to be. Okay, because I'm really getting I'm feeling a copycat energy that they've tried to be and yet still kind of come up short. Okay, they still kind of come up short. Okay, they keep putting all their time, effort, and energy to be this combo here, because this is a sexy combo. Okay, when we put that High Priestess and Queen of Wands together, that's a sexy combo, and it's not a sexy combo in terms of sex. It's a sexy combo in terms of being attractive vibrationally to many people. And this is what this Karmic has always thrived to be. But all they have manifested, both them and your person, is, well, hedonism gone wrong. Okay, hedonism gone awry, right? So they feel stuck in this. Okay, whatever they have manifested here. Okay, they feel stuck in this, and it looks like the pressure is on because financially, it looks like things are not going well. Okay, and that's where all these hidden resentments now are coming to the fore. See, once you're financially stable or you're financially doing well, then everybody has access to the things that they usually use for escape. But from the time the finances stop flowing and things get a little unstable, okay, then the real foundation of the relationship emerges. And the Karmic has told us that the foundation of this relationship was hedonism. Okay, it was all about escape. Whether it's escape through sex, whether it's escape through doubts, whether through drugs, whether it's escape through alcohol, being in the limelight and putting on that show, escaping on stage, right? Escaping on stage, right? Everybody acting, trying to escape from yourself, which of course, is impossible, right? So now that, things financially are going awry, everything is being revealed. All the secrets are being revealed and maybe even coming forward in the public eye. All right, so let's go into the tarot. And see what we get from there. What else does the Karmic want to tell us? We have have the Six of Swords. And this is a card about healing. It's a card about moving on. But I've come to recognize this card as a card of accepting truth. Okay, all these swords, because each sword represents truth, right? All these swords, and this moves you to a place of acceptance, right? You're seeing things as they really are. What does this karmic want to tell us today? We have Five of Pentacles, right? So more financial loss and feeling alone. We have Temperance in reverse, so that, you know, that's a shake-up. That's the unsteady foundation. We have Seven of Swords. And we have Eight of Wands. Okay. So what's happening here? Okay. This situation is so dynamic right now. Okay. Everything has been shaken up. And it was like when you shake a tree and things start falling out, that's exactly what's happening right now. And it looks like, you know, the beautiful branches and the beautiful flowers of the tree, they've all fallen to the ground, and what's left is the bare truth. And what's the bare truth? The bare truth is that this foundation was never any proper foundation in the first place. It's two people coming together and forming some kind of trauma bond, right? They were in the same situation, down and out. And the karmic told us this, right? Right? If we remember the message, they were down and out, both of them searching for acceptance, feeling like the outcast, searching for acceptance, and bam, they kind of collided into each other. Of course, this was the universe design. This is the nature of the contract between them, okay? Because it's also a card of karma for me. They had a karmic debt, okay? So the universe brought them together. They collided, and they thought that this bond that they had was love, but this is really desperation. It's the kind of any port in a storm kind of vibes, right? Everybody's down and out, right? Not even the church, okay? Not even religion, spirituality did they feel a kinship with, but what they felt was a kinship with each other, but was all a lie. They fell in love with each other's mask. And they built this tower together, right? On this foundation of falsehood. They fell in love with each other's mask and with each other's wounding. Both of them wearing the mask, both of them deceiving each other. Not recognizing. And it goes back to the issue of abandonment here again. And feeling unsupported and feeling unloved. So they both played games with each other. And the karmic wants us to know that they recognize that now. They never had a firm or solid connection. It was always based on a lie. On lies. Lies. It was always based on lies. And it looks like somebody, at least one person here, is ready to move away from this sort of situation. I mean, we have Five of Pentacles, we have Temperance in reverse, and we have the Seven of Swords. That's a toxic cocktail. Somebody is ready to move on. Let's see who's ready to move on here. You see, and it goes back to that Fool's, and if somebody is ready to move on, I don't think it's karmic. I don't. Because they already told us they're staying in their glass jar. Okay. Yeah, somebody here, Five of Swords. It's the Emperor. Right here. It's the Emperor. The Emperor recognizes. So this karmic seen everything clearly, right? But they are deciding that they're going to stay in this, right? This is familiar. Yeah, toxic, but it's familiar, and they've gone too far to go back now kind of way. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. But here we have your masculine. Assessing the damage that's been done. Recognizing it as self-sabotage. See, there are 2 5s out here. That's about spiritual lessons. Recognizing that this is self-sabotage and rising to the challenge. Rising to the challenge. They're ready to move on from this. But I don't think that this karmic is ready. They're not. They said so. I don't think it's something that your person is showing publicly either, because this is the New Vision Tarot. And the Tarot of the New Vision, it shows you what's going on behind the scenes. So there's the public eye. Okay, so I still think your person may have some kind of public face or public persona, just like the karmic told us, right? But underneath here, behind where nobody's seen, your person is getting a higher perspective. They're the eagle, right? They're the eagle here. And it's interesting that the eagle would appear on the Emperor card, which is usually associated with Aries and Taurus. But we have the eagle, that higher perspective. And higher perspective is always Pisces, but the eagle is Scorpio. It's the highest vibration of Scorpio. Also associated with Aquarius, which is an enlightenment as well. Right? So your person getting enlightenment, they're getting all these downloads, they're seeing everything clearly, but they're not showing the public eye as yet. This is a kind of gentle transformation that's happening behind the scenes, and they're keeping it to themselves, but they're seeing everything. And you know how these DMs go. We have a turtle, guys. We have a turtle, guys. We got a turtle. So it's happening slow, but Spirit is saying it's happening slow and steady, and it's happening. Is there anything that Spirit wants us to know about this connection? I'm going to go into your person's energy in the extended. We'll get a semi-trance message for them, and I'll look at their thoughts and feelings for you and thoughts and feelings for the karmic. What is this? We have the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. We also have the Moon, Cancerian, Pisces also. We have the Fool in reverse. And we also have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Spirit is telling us about your DM right now, right? Who's coming up, again, associated with Aquarius energy. Okay, and they're standing in this place of truth. It's not truth that they're displaying to everyone else. They're keeping this underneath their chest, right? They're just a baby with this truth, right? They're standing in this place of their truth, and they're getting a lot of downloads, okay, through the spiritual realm here. A lot of things are surfacing for them, and they're feeling very foolish about the past and how they misused their energy in the past. Let me have a look. Yeah, they couldn't see how loyal you were. That's what I'm getting. They couldn't see how loyal you were, because when you met this person, they had just come out of another battle. I see him here in his battle gear. They had just come out of a battle. Okay, and they weren't ready to face their emotions. In fact, they were walking away from their emotions. For some of them, they may have made some kind of pact that they would never open up their heart again. They had just come out of battle, and they weren't ready to let down their guard. So they weren't able to see that although you guys look different, that you guys were really two peas in a pod. They couldn't see that because they were focused on the past. They were focused on the battle that they had just left behind. And they weren't ready to open up their heart to anyone else. So your person's seeing all of that now. So they may have blamed you for a lot of stuff that went wrong in the past, but now they're seeing their part. So this is them coming out of victimhood. Yeah, because the Two of Wands goes to the Ace of Wands. And that's about taking action and taking back your power and taking charge of your life. And that's what your person is doing right now. Let me get some advice for you. So in the extended, we're going to get a message from your person. Let's see, we had more moon energy here. And a tower again. Right, we're going to get a semi-trance message from your person. I'm going to see how they're feeling about you. How they're feeling about the karmic. and what's going to be their next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. But in the meantime, I'm not going to go to the extended without giving you guys some sort of advice. So it's an awakening for both the karmic and your DM in the situation. It's just that they're responding to this awakening differently. Karmic going back to sleep, right? Now, wake me up when it's over, right? Karmic going back to sleep, but your DM is waking up and embracing their power very slowly. Okay, so we have chance. Okay, somebody gonna roll the dice. Somebody's gonna go with the flow here. Luck is on somebody's side. Okay, so what's the advice for you? Okay, so we have summer. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be some kind of complete transformation of your situation in the summertime. Whenever you're watching this, the next summertime is going to be that transformation energy. That's when you're going to see things start to solidify and grow between you guys. Card number 13, besides being a death card and transformation, is also about foundations, okay? Because it reduces to 4, right? So this is telling me that your situation, your relationship, really comes together and solidifies in the summertime. But it's going to mean big changes, especially for your person. Transformation, especially for your person. But something beautiful is going to grow. And it's going to mean big changes for your family lines as well. It's not just going to be you guys. It's going to be the whole of your lineage that's going to be transformed by whatever comes together here between both of you. This is the Magician and the Empress. The Magician manifests, Empress creates. They both bring things from the 5D into the 3D. So this is the grounding of your connection here. And there's something beautiful that is going to grow. Something new. Out of this wasteland, something new, something vibrant is going to grow. So if this kind of gels with what you've been getting in your psyche, join me in the extended. I'm going to get a semi-trance message from your person. I'm going to look at how your person's feeling towards the karmic, how they're feeling towards you, and their next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. Okay? Guys, thank you for everything that you do for this channel. Your likes, shares, subscribes, dislikes, comments, they all help our community grow, and I am grateful for it. Take care. Bye.